Alright, so now it's time to do some digivolving after quite a while of grinding. And I do mean quite a while. There's my Waymon that I digivolved from Ikakumon. And now I can digivolve them into Plesiomon. This was what I was originally intending to make, but due to an error in the guide I was reading, it said that Zudomon can turn into Plesiomon, which is not correct. He's got a chance to put targets to sleep when attacking, and also an intelligence penetrating attack, which penetrating attacks are pretty good. Okay, here we go. Skull Maramon, after forever of training him, trying to get to this Digivolution, we now have Beelzemon. Beelzemon has really not great ability where he reduces your HP every turn to raise your attack. So when I first got him, I was thinking, oh crap, this wasn't what I was expecting. And then I thought, oh, I'll just digivolve him. And I was just like, I'll keep him for now. And now he's proven to be pretty good, so I don't know if I'm going to keep him or not. So it's up in the air. We got Imperial Dramon Dragon mode, which also took a little while to make. Not as long as others though. But now that we have Imperial Dramon Dragon mode, we can mode change him into Imperial Dramon Fighter mode. That other Digivolution is not possible because we have nowhere near enough stats or the item needed to Digivolve it. There we go, Imperial Dramon Fighter mode. Alright. So yeah, Dragon mode has better better intelligence. Sorry, running on Pokemon. Fighter mode has better physical attacks. Now I'm changing up my planned Digimon. I can get coming up soon, but I decided to go ahead and turn Anjuamon into Ophanimon, and Lady Devamon into Lotusmon. For now, I will be turning them back later, but for now I'm just going to get skills and whatnot. Lotusmon I haven't even used yet at the time of this recording, because I've done another session after this one. And now we're going to turn Shine Greymon, I believe both Shine Greymon and Mirage Galgamon, into their burst mode, which makes Shine Greymon into a fire attribute from a holy attribute. I didn't get that, why Shine Greymon was a holy attribute. And Mirage Galgamon, I forget what he turns from into. So yeah, now we have Mirage Galgamon burst mode, who has a pretty good special skill. 30% chance of sending in tends to critical. Though his the damage he receives from physical attacks is increased, so is I can't remember the ability already. Something else is increased. I don't remember what. Here's me thinking, oh, I'm going to Digivolve Beelzemon rather soon, but we'll see. And yeah, Anjuamon was around level 80 due to all of my grinding. So yeah, I've got my team. Honestly, I should go ahead and put Ophanimon into the party, because Ophanimon has proven to be very useful for me as of this point. Oh, here I am going to change them out. Ophanimon and Mirage Galgamon are pretty good. So I can either get rid of Rosemon or Grand Quagamon. Rosemon will turn into Rosemon burst mode. It's just going to take a little bit longer. I haven't even done that yet, mainly because I've kept Rosemont in the Digibank, which they don't get experience in doing that. They only get experience in the farm. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this took forever to grind up to this point. Yeah, mainly due to Skull Maramon. Waymon wasn't that big of a deal. Pyodramon was giving me some trouble. But that's partly on my end because I really should have waited until they were until they were the level they needed to Digivolve and then worry about the stats. Because I was trying to make the stats go up as they were leveling, which was proving to be a big problem. Anyway, so now that we have all our Digimon, and yeah, I changed locations. I think mainly to get items and whatnot. Okay. Anyway, so Ryota's talking about the white boy appearing again. This tripped me up for a while, because both Kyoka and Mirai is like, oh, you should speak to Mirai about what's going on. And then Mirai is like, oh, you should do your job while I'm waiting on this. So I do a real quick job, but what you're supposed to do, I don't feel like I feel like the game doesn't say this well enough, but you're supposed to go to Kowloon level 1 once you've gotten to this point and you're waiting for Mirai. You're supposed to go to Kowloon level 1 to do a story event with what's her name, Yuuko. But you know, I felt like nothing really told me that except Ryota. Ryota is like, hey, the white boys appeared somewhere, but I just feel like, you know, that's not a real good way of saying, hey, go to Kowloon level 1. Though, to be honest, in this game, it's when in doubt, check Galacta Park. Anyway, so this girl is a outlaw hacker, whatever. But I believe she's only like misled or something like that. Like, she's not malicious, she just thinks like it's cool or something. I don't remember with her. Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode. Yeah, I'm not really doing all that much with these guys. I like Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode, though I gotta say, design-wise, actually both are really good. I love Dragon Mode, but I also love Fighter Mode. They both have really good designs. And we got some level ups. They're growing. Ophanimon just really becomes like an integral part of my party for a while. Mainly because she has the bonus healing skill. So that really helps in a pinch. But it also feels like her intelligence is really good, even against Data Digimon, which she's not supposed to do a lot of damage towards. I don't think her skill is intelligence penetrating. I think it's just a regular skill. Anyway, we finished up that case. Oh. Go talk to the Royal Knights. Yeah, so it's a back and forth between the two. It's like, hey, go talk to Mirai. Hey, go do your job. It honestly a little annoying. But it's like, again, I just don't feel like they really point you to where you're supposed to go that well. But thankfully, that's what the power of editing's for. So I skipped past a whole bunch of looking around, and then I even cut past even more looking around after cutting past a lot of looking around. So here I am finally being like, okay, let's go check Galacta Park, because a lot of things happen there. And wouldn't you know it, there's people there. God, just imagine how frustrated I was when I found out this is where I was supposed to go all along. I was like, man, that really sucks. So yeah, now everyone's talking about Yuugo again. Even though Yuugo hasn't been around since going to the Valhalla server. But apparently people have been spotting him around. Now, is it the ghost or, actual Yuugo who's stuck in the digital world or stuck in eaters, whatever? Or is it Yuuko again doing some resurgence stuff? I don't know. No, it's not that. It's something else, apparently. Oh. I'm just checking in on some intel. Alright, so now we have to go back. Sorry. We have to go back to the office because we got a new case from Yuuko. Oh man, it bored there past me. But yeah, so now we can actually progress. Let's see. One new case. That is from Yuuko. Oh, she's going to give us a memory of. Awesome. So now we gotta go to the central hospital. So I've been thinking about the whole Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition, which I think only has a physical version for the Switch, which and I'm just thinking, like, do they really, like, I know they add Digimon previously not available in Cyber Sleuth, but other than that, what do they change in the Complete Edition, I wonder? I mean, I could always go look it up myself, but audience interaction, maybe? Other than that, like, I doubt they would add English voice acting. If they did, man, oh man. This LP would be redone all over again. So yeah, Yuuko wants to delete the Yuugo account that she's been using. And she's having a bit of emotional problems with it because she feels like it's the only thing that connects her to her brother right now, since her brother is a potato right now. But getting back to what I was saying earlier, because I know people probably would get on me for it. I groaned about a Switch version. I own a Switch, you know that. I played Pokemon Shield. I played Tokyo Mirage Sessions. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it getting a physical version only for Switch and not PS4. I've been, I don't know. People have been talking about how, I get the Switch version whenever I can, but honestly, I'd rather get a PS4 version whenever I can. I don't know. I just portability is not the biggest deal for me. In terms of the whole console thing, like I never take my Switch anywhere. It stays at home. Also, Yuuko is having trouble deleting the account. I wonder why. Someone must be logged into Eden. But anyway, so yeah, I just prefer to get a PS4 version whenever I can. Like Azure Striker Gunvolt, which I got recently. The Striker pack, I got it for PS4. The Zero Collection, I got it for PS4. I just prefer the PlayStation's controller over the Switch's. Oh, that's one part of it. I don't know. And whenever Persona 5 Strikers comes out, I'd prefer to get the PS4 version. That part mainly because I want it to nestle in with the rest of my Persona games. Or Persona 5, at least. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to Kowloon. And we were concerned apparently about her safety, but she apparently still has her Machine Dramon and Rise Greymon in reserve. So yeah, now the case has been changed from watch me delete my brother's account to help me find out who's logged into my brother's account. Yeah, and so we're a little worried because like, oh, it had really good defenses or whatever. Really good firewall. So whoever hacked into it must be a genius. Alright, so in Kowloon level 1, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm I'm reorganizing my equipment. I'm updating everyone's equipment. I've got some new stuff that I think some of my Digimon should have. Don't know why I'm spending so long. Yeah, like Mirage Galgamon really needs some defense there. Just buff up Grand Kawagamon's attack. Get like Pixel Guard on pretty much everyone, cause Pixel out of all the status ailments is probably the worst because you can't even use your skills. Well, so is Panic, but you know, I have Digimon with Panic healing skills, and also Panic healing items is not that hard to come across. So yeah. Alright, so sorry about this awkward transition from what I was saying earlier. I had to pause the video real quick to deal with an emergency, a puppy emergency, if you would. Speaking of the devil, I might be joined by a special guest very soon. Alright, so now Plesiomon is more geared towards intelligence rather than physical ability, which actually works pretty well for Plesiomon. That and Sorrow Blue. Sorrow Blue is really good. It sucks that it can only be used as all targeting because that consumes a lot more SP than if it were single target, but I mean it still works. It's inefficient. It's like, oh god, I have a roach problem, time to bust out the flamethrower. Only were that easy. that I wouldn't call that easy. Alright, so I feel like I haven't done this in a while, and there's honestly a reason for it. Look how big they get. It's hard to see past them whenever you're like still. Alright, I think I just flat out eliminate encounters now. Alright, you there. Yeah, see, you can't even see the guy we're talking to. Get him, guys! Get him! Since starting with, like, show partners off, it's been honestly, I think it's better to not have the party members when they're gigantic, you know? Like, rookies, sure. Once you get to champion, then they start obstructing things on their own. And also, like, if you gotta take like an elevator or anything that requires movement, they have to disappear and then reappear once it's done. Yeah, you're better off with them off. Man, I gotta get to quite a bit because like I got I've mentioned this before. I've gotten the latest Digimon movie, Last Evolution, and I've also gotten the second My Hero Academy movie, which I need to play. I need to watch them rather. But to watch Last Evolution, I need to watch Try, and you know, it's like I may as well, you know, just get the Blu-ray. Because I can watch Blu-ray stuff. And it's really cool. Alright, so now this guy is saying that Yuugo has been seen on Kowloon level 2. Thankfully, we're right next to the elevator. But, man, just, what was it? I'm surprised they even did anything with Digimon Adventure. Was Try before or after Apple Monster? Because that's just when I was like no interest. The whole like fusion or crosswords as it's known in Japan. That at least, you know, is still Digimon, even if they change things up a bit. But Apple Monsters is just, it may as well be its own separate entity. And then Try comes out, and I was just like, oh my god. And I remember this great comparison. I was watching, I think it was Some Call Me Johnny, and when he was having Nathan, his co-host Nathan, they were someone brought up Dragon Ball Super, and Johnny was, you know, excited for that. Then when someone brought up Digimon Adventure Try, Nathan was excited about that, but Johnny is just like, I don't really know, it doesn't really mean anything to me. And Nathan said it best, it's like, just think of how Dragon Ball Super feels to you, and just replace it with Digimon, which I think was the best point of comparison, or whatever. Anyway, we found Yuugo. Yeah, this is the Yuugo avatar. But guess what? He's not just, you know, a skin. He is an artificial intelligence. He's a small artificial intelligence made to sort of deceive Yuuko. Yeah, in order to manipulate her. But now the question becomes, does this AI still serve Rie Kishibe or Crusadermon? Or is it allowed, or Or does the AI now able to do what pretty much anything else other than, you know, deceive Yuuko and serve Crusadermon? So yeah, now it's just like, you know, without me you can never become Yuugo again and whatnot. And like Yuuko had like the resolve to want to delete the avatar created in image of her brother. So she is really struggling. And he's offering to work together. So that's where the question of does this AI still serve Crusadermon come in. Protecting Eden together, is it actually willing to work with Yuuko, or is it another manipulation to get Yuuko under Crusadermon's control? Not that Crusadermon cares. Crusadermon wants to kill all the humans, so. You know, I'm kind of surprised this segment isn't voice acted. It's all just silent text. You would think, like, a moment like this would be, you know, voice acted. You can get the voice actress for Yuuko to show off some emotional range, but no. And also, speaking of voice actors, I want to take a second to mention, I forget if it was Try or Last Evolution, but freaking the voice actor for TK is Johnny Young Bosch. And I'm just like, Yu Narukami and Adachi is TK? Wow. I'd laugh if Johnny Young Bosch was actually TK's original voice actor. I doubt it. Actually, Johnny Young Bosch isn't. I think he's just a little. I think he's like in his mid-20s. If he is, then he's about as old as I am. So now we have to fight AI Yuugo with Machine Dramon. Machine Dramon decided to serve the AI because, you know, it's Yuugo to it. It doesn't really care about Yuuko. And we're already off to a rough start when Mirage Galgamon burst mode dies immediately. Alright, so now I can either try and revive it and then switch out, or just switch out now and it doesn't get any experience. Uh-oh. Oof. Now it's overheated. Now we can actually start doing some real good damage to it. I like your taste, Yuuko. Rise Greymon. That's a really good Digimon there. Kinda wish it Digivolved before the fight. Yeah, given how fast his health is declining, this shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna heal. I should. And I do. I just like his freaking pop out punch attack. I really didn't need that. Okay. Alright, so I should be switching out. Oh, I'm not. Going to use Grand Kuwagamon as much as I can. Alright, Positron. Oh, nope. Ah, yes. Acceleration boost. His next attack will do double damage. Are there many skills that do that? Oh yeah, freaking Persona 5 charge. Forgot about that. And concentrate. Charge and concentrate. What about Pokemon? Does Pokemon have any skills that... I know there's like a attack stat up, but I don't remember. Anyway, I should be swapping out Grand Kuwagamon into Beelzemon. Glaceomon would just die immediately because of being a data Digimon. Uh-oh. Log on again. Oh yeah, and there's Beelzemon's skill at work. Minus 5% HP to get 5% attack. Do a real quick heal. Didn't really do much for Beelzemon and Imperial Dramon. At this rate, you're not going to get to Ophanimon's turn. And he's overheated. This should do a good bit. No? Okay. Now he's troubleshooting. Keep the double impacts up. The Machine Dramon will fall. This battle, if you come in, I don't want to say prepared because you should always come in the battles prepared. Just, I don't know, have a couple of good vaccines with you. Some healing would be nice. And some stat ups, which I don't have yet, but I'm getting close to getting them. I know Rust Tyrannomon will get Guard Charge Field, which is something I really need. Alright, we won. Mirage Galgamon didn't get anything, but hey, everyone else did. Well, goodbye, Yuugo. But the whole point was to delete him. Well, he's gone, so does that mean he deleted himself? Because I couldn't really get that whole conversation there. Like, I don't know, I don't feel like this game was terribly well translated. No, not gonna lie. Like, there are just some things I just... It's little bits that just rough up parts of the sentence for me. Anyway, so Rise Greymon decided to stay and Digivolved into, in this game it's called Gaiomon. I think it's a Samudramon, like samurai. Samudramon. And now she's gonna go, bury her sorrows in cake. Lots of dessert. Are you coming or not? I like when she has the little outbursts. They're funny when they happen. So yeah, we finished that case up. So now we can actually go into another dimension. Finally. Yep, and artificial intelligence was at work here, so, is there any, no wait, that's a different, excuse me. I was thinking of Mass Effect, because, I don't play Mass Effect, I don't really play BioWare games, like I own Dragon Age Origins, not gone too terribly far into it, but, I just remember how like artificial intelligences are like outlawed in that universe. I was watching the Brain Scratch Mass Effect playthrough. It's good background noise. I really so some of the Let's Players I watch, like lately, I've been using them for background noises on games that I've watched a lot. For BSC, it's mainly Mass Effect and Final Fantasy IX, mainly due to the fact that, well, it helps that Clement's in Mass Effect, but it's just like, there's not a lot of bickering in those commentaries. And, you know, like, discussion is, can be enjoyable, but, I also just don't like the arguments that they have at times. So I'm here to buy some. I think I'm here to buy some discs. Yeah, some defense plus 10, speed plus 10. Yeah, some of these are really good. There's not. I couldn't find one intelligence and defense plus, which kind of sucks. Kind of wish there was, because I could use those. Anyway, yeah, get yourself some bug barriers. Not enough bug barriers. Seriously, bug is probably the worst status ailment in this game. Alright, so to a different dimension. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh no, I can't. Not yet. I can't bring more Digimon with me. Not just yet. I gotta wait a little bit longer. Though I do want to try and get some more of these Digimon in, but I guess not right now. Okay, finally we get to go to a different dimension. Do your stuff, Mirai. Finally, her cats come into play. They were actually an angel and a devil, Lady Devilmon and Angelwamon. And now they psych you out, yeah. Ah, tease. But yeah, they DNA digivolved into Mastemon. I don't know when Mastemon was introduced, but I like the idea of it. And so now we can jump into the parallel world. Alright, see you later, Mirai. Hello. Why don't you zip up that jacket? So this is one of the characters in that Digimon game we didn't, in one of the Digimon games we didn't get. I think it's Lost Evolution Decode or something like that. Yeah, but Rina and her Digimon Vmon. I really wish we got that game, but apparently there is a fan translation out there. So who knows, maybe I'll look into that, because it's gonna be the only way, considering both the PSP and the 3DS are now no longer supported for getting new games, as far as I know. No need to try and be inconspicuous about it. I kind of enjoy Rena's attitude. She's energetic. She's kind of dumb, but she's good-spirited. And something that we haven't gotten into yet. We won't get into next video. And she's short. I mean, if this, the whole, what are these? The visual novel parts? If their designs are anything, yeah, she's kind of short. So yeah, we're here to recruit an All Force Vidramon from a parallel world. Don't know why we can't just Digivolve a Vmon and from our world, but So yeah, she kind of has like little nicknames for everything. And she's really bad at explaining things. Yeah, so we have no idea what this bar is. But it sounds like she wants us to fight something. Her Vmon is much more intelligible? Is that the right word? Understandable. That's the easier one. And yeah, he actually explains about the whole seven great demon lords. So yeah, really our only like in-story link to them. I mean, we can Digivolve Digimon into them because I gotta be Elsamon, but they don't really appear in the story, except for Barbamon here, who is I believe he was Wrath. I believe Barbamon was Wrath. Beelzemon's Gluttony. Leilamon is Lust. Lucimon's Pride. Leviamon is Envy. Beelzemon's Sloth. The only one I think I'm missing is Greed. Oh, what was his name? I can't remember. There's a Digimon I'm forgetting the name right now, but I honestly cannot remember it right now. Alright, so we're back into an alternate world subway system. Or we're in a alternate world subway system. So they've got a shop here in case you need to buy stuff. They've got healing access as well. So can't really get like stuck here. I think the Digimon are relative. Are they on our level or not? I don't remember. Alright, so I actually use a function call to force an encounter to see what the encounters here are like. Yes, the new one, Mamemon. We've already seen Metal Mamemon. I don't remember where, but we have. Mamemon is the pre-Digivolution. Yeah, so that would make him champion. Though I swear I saw him as ultimate somewhere. I think he is champion though. I don't remember Mamemon much from the show. Honestly, I can't remember him being in there at all. I want to say if he was, is Adventure 2? But anyway, they're dead. So yeah, upcoming is a line that I like. So you try to go through the normal way. Guess my Shinjuku IC card doesn't work in a parallel world. I like that. So now we basically gotta re-explore the Shinjuku subway all over again. And I came over here because there's a little like pathway over here, but it leads to nothing. Okay, if I'm remembering that battle right, that was about like 2 Mamemon and 2 Metal Mamemon. And this is our 4th encounter. I think these are Meteormon? I skipped through the text too fast to check. Yeah, I believe these are Meteormon. Who are the ultimate form of Gatsumon. It's weird. Gatsumon has a champion in ultimate form. He's got Icemon and Meteormon. And then it just stops there. I think they should have went the whole way with Gatsumon. Yeah, but they didn't feel like it. Alright. Now we've got the Parallel World IC card. Now we can finally make it down to the bottom area. It's weird how... Would... I don't know. Would IC... I guess not, because the numbers probably wouldn't match up or whatever. I really ought to give Ophanimon Revive right now. I know I do it later, but I should have done it now. Oh, get rid of Holy Light. Place Holy Light with, yeah. Beelzemon does not use magic at all. Give him, Darkness Cannon or something. Or Physical Drain. Yeah, no, I do give him Physical Drain, because that's actually pretty good. What else am I giving him? Doesn't really look like anything. Not much to change with Imperial Dramon. Oh well. Alright, so we're in the bottom area, so let me guess. Oh. First off, the Digilab. And you don't get to know what happens. It's probably just me saving off screen. And that's in our way. So we take care of this Gigadramon. Kindly ask him to move out of the way with bullets. And just punch him. Oh, come on. Should have died. There we go. Alright, so that's it for that forced encounter. Because, what are these things anyway? It's just like balls of data? I don't know. But the train's gone again. So now we can move on. I said now we can move on. Oh no, I'm healing up my Digimon. No, don't waste your capsules A. There we go. Yeah, I've got a lot of items just from like the battle. Like I don't buy the HP capsules and SP capsules. I just get those from battle. Alright, so in the next part, we'll actually confront Barbamon. So I will see you guys next time on Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth. See ya.